Minecraft is a game fundamentally built on the concept of simple blocks. But for a massive, highly dedicated portion of the community, it is a digital sandbox for advanced mechanical engineering. Since the earliest days of Redstone, technical players have constantly pushed the game's engine to its absolute limits, building massive automated farms, complex hidden doors, and literal working computers inside survival worlds. But back in the day, being a Redstone engineer required an absurd amount of space, endless patience, and a deep understanding of hidden game mechanics. If you wanted a machine to detect when a block changed state, such as a sugarcane stalk growing, a pumpkin appearing, or a block being broken by a player, you had to build massive, clunky, lag-inducing wiring networks. These old-school systems relied heavily on massive arrays of pistons, pushing solid blocks into redstone torches to trigger updates. It was slow, it was incredibly complicated, it caused immense server lag, and it limited high-level automation to the elite players who spent hundreds of hours studying obscure code interactions. But in the year 2016, Mojang quietly added a single, unassuming block to the game that completely shattered the rules of survival mode. It did not look like much at first glance, but it was about to spark an industrial revolution that changed the DNA of Minecraft forever. Enter the observer block. The core concept behind this block was incredibly simple, yet completely revolutionary for game design. It features a distinct pixelated face on one side that acts as a sensor, watching the exact block space directly in front of it, and a redstone output dot on the back. The exact second anything happens to the block it is watching, whether a crop grows by one single stage, a wire changes its power state, a block of ice melts, or water begins to flow, the observer detects a block update and instantly fires a powerful, one-tick redstone pulse out of its back. This single feature completely eliminated the need for massive, multi-layered detection rooms. Suddenly, automated farming became accessible to every casual player in the community. Instead of a room full of repeaters, torches, and sticky pistons, you just needed a single piston and a single observer sitting directly above your crops. But the real game changer happened when technical players realized the mind-blowing physics of what happens when two observer blocks are placed facing directly into each other. Because they are constantly looking at each other, the moment one observer receives power, it triggers a block update that the second observer detects. The second observer then fires a pulse, which triggers the first observer again. This creates a hyper-fast, infinite loop known as a clock circuit, contained within a tiny two-block space. This specific discovery birthed the modern era of Minecraft industrialization. By combining these tiny observer clocks with slime blocks, honey blocks, and pistons, players invented self-propelling flying machines. These machines could move across the sky entirely on their own without any player interaction or constant redstone input. Suddenly, the community realized they could attach TNT duplicators to these flying machines, creating automated world eaters. These massive flying rigs could traverse thousands of blocks through the sky, systematically bombing out entire chunks of land down to bedrock, clearing out massive perimeters for witch farms or mob grinders without a single player ever swinging a pickaxe. Whole oceans could be automatically drained. Massive mountain ranges could be completely deleted from maps, and industrial districts could be set up to gather millions of logs, iron ingots, and food items while the player was completely away from their computer. With the introduction of the observer block, the technical community did not just optimize their survival worlds, they broke the traditional progression system wide open. But this massive, unprecedented leap in technology quickly started a fierce debate within the global Minecraft community. It continues to this day. Did the observer block make automation way too easy? When you can build a relatively cheap machine that essentially plays the game for you, automatically gathering endless diamonds, infinite iron, and chests full of materials, does it strip away the core survival experience? Many survival purists argue that the Observer turned a cozy, adventurous mining game into a cold, corporate, industrial simulator. They feel that when resources lose their scarcity, building a massive castle or a beautiful base no longer feels rewarding because the blocks were gathered by a machine rather than manual labor. On the other side of the argument, technical players believe that the Observer freed humanity from the boring, repetitive grind of mining for values, allowing them to focus entirely on massive, creative, god-tier projects that would otherwise be completely impossible in a normal human lifetime.
Whether you personally love or hate the industrial era of modern Minecraft, one single fact is completely undeniable. The Observer block completely rewrote how we interact with the digital world. It took high-level redstone out of the shadows of complex coding bugs and put the ultimate power of absolute automation directly into the hands of every single survival player. It leveled the playing field, making complex